Hi, good morning. Welcome to Business. The Cabinet has approved a policy on Ghanaian content and participation in the downstream petroleum industry. Information Minister Kojo Ponkrumah said the policy is intended to ensure a Ghanaian-driven and Ghanaian-owned petroleum downstream industry capable of attracting increased local value-added investments. At a press briefing Sunday, he said it is also to enhance job opportunities as well as indigenous knowledge, expertise and technology in the industry for the overall benefit of Ghanaians.
The new policy framework covers a number of areas, including the following. First, trading, shipping and bulk distribution of petroleum products. Second, infrastructure development in the petroleum sector, such as construction of port discharge facilities, processing and petrochemical plants. Third, supply of petroleum to strategic sectors of the economy. Fourth, general procurement of goods and services for the downstream petroleum industry. Now, though there has been significant progress in the role and participation of Ghanaians in some of the downstream activities, the government believes that this will help us occupy a lot more space that's available for Ghanaian participation in the downstream industry. It will lead, hopefully, to a retention of more profits and hard currency, which will support the Ghanaian cedi, the development of skills and expertise for locals, and increased job creation for locals as well. The policy provides for a grace period for building local capacity, as well as onboarding the best practices from other jurisdictions where this can be practiced. Now, in the coming days, Energy Minister Peter Amewu will provide more details on the policy nuances per each activity, as I've mentioned here this afternoon.
Now, the CEO of MTN, Salom Adadivo, has advised businesses to align with modern technology in order to remain relevant in today's business world. He says businesses will improve on their revenue levels and operate more efficiently by using the right technology in the current digital space. Mr. Adadivo spoke to Joy Business at this year's Springboard Roadshow, which came off at the National Theatre.
But for people whose jobs are low level, low skill, if they will benefit from digitization, it will depend on the extent to which technology either complements or substitutes your job function.
With a focus on digital revolution, this year's edition of the Springboard Roadshow sought to educate participants on how to seize opportunities in an uncertain digitized world. Speaking to Joy Business at the event, CEO of MTN Ghana, Salom Adadivo, said businesses have to embrace technology in order to meet the complex needs of clients.
The digital revolution is not necessarily something that's imposed, right? It's something that's being demanded. So there's a consumer demand for digital, which is just the way we do things today. So the way we communicate with the emergence of social media and other platforms, the way we think about the next steps in customer experience. People are becoming more sophisticated with technology and are demanding more things. And therefore, we are compelled to have to develop things a little bit differently. And this is what's really driving the digital revolution. So the relevance of it to us as a business is we need to stay relevant to our consumers, and the more we evolve, the more relevant we're likely to be. So we don't have an option. It is where the world is going, and we have to continue to stay relevant. So for us as businesses, it's absolutely critical.
On her part, co-founder of the Springboard Roadshow Foundation, Comfort Okran, also urged constant dialogue around the topic of digitization to ensure better adoption.
We need to do a lot more in terms of the fact that we need to get to the policy maybe having formulating, but then implementation stage, whereby not just in by educational level throughout the whole educational structure, that people are being pushed gently, pushed gently into using technology as part of their day-to-day, so that it becomes part of them. It's their nature and not something that is foreign, that is brought on. If we look at businesses, we need to have our businesses digitized in terms of how we interact with customers, how we respond to our clients, how we even bring in our elements of production, so that we can become better at what we do.
The Springboard Roadshow is an annual knowledge-sharing event aimed at mentoring business executives and transforming society leaders.